Welcome back to the channel. Now, no contact is going to be a long process. You've probably already felt this. You probably already realized that it's a long process, especially if you've been doing no contact for a few months now and you haven't heard from your ex at all. And if you're just about to go into no contact because you just had your breakup, it's going to be a while. It's going to feel like it's going to take forever or that it's never going to work. It can also be a very scary thing to jump into. It can give you that feeling of fear because it's kind of the unknown, right? You don't know if your ex is going to come back or not. You don't know if no contact is going to work. As you stick with no contact longer and longer, you're more consistent with it. And as more and more time goes by, it can feel like your ex is forgetting about you. It can feel like they have forgotten about you. It can feel like they don't care about you and they're never going to come back into your life. I know you want to know what's going on in your ex's life right now. I know you want to know what they're up to, what they're doing, what they're thinking, what's going on in their mind. Are they dating anyone new? And how do they feel about everything? Those are the exact thoughts and feelings that I had when I was going through my first breakup. So I know what that's like. I know what you're going through. I will say that there are some factors on how long no contact is going to take. Okay, there's some things that play into if no contact is going to take longer or it's going to take shorter. But remember, the main thing is there is no timestamp on no contact. There's no certain amount of time that it's going to take. You need to just remember and tell yourself that it's going to take as long as it's going to take. It's going to take until your ex is ready to come back, until they've thought about you enough, until they've missed you enough, and they've felt the loss of you in their life enough. The worst case scenario, however, on how long no contact is going to take is if your ex has started dating somebody new. During that time that they're dating this new person and they're spending time with this new person, it's going to take them a lot longer to actually realize how they feel about you, how they feel about the breakup, figure out if they've made a mistake or not by ending the relationship, because right now they're distracted with this other person. Their focus is on the relationship that they're in now and the person that they're spending time with. Right now, their emotions and their feelings about you are being blocked, right? They're being blocked by this other person that they're spending time with, that they're dating, because of the feelings that they have for that person. It's a new relationship, right? So those feelings that they have and those emotions that they have are going towards that other person because they're infatuated right now, especially if that relationship just started. If it's in the beginning, right, they just met this new person and they've started dating this person, or it's been a few months. In the beginning, you're always infatuated with the person that you're starting to date. So they're very infatuated with this person right now, and their focus is on them, and those feelings and emotions that they have are totally focused towards that person right now. The truth is that no contact won't really kick in for them until that initial infatuation that they have for that other person wears off. No contact is a long process because it feels long to you. It feels like it's going to take forever to you because you are the one that is hurt right now. You are the one that didn't want this relationship to end. You are the one that wants your ex back. You are the one that wants to work on things with them. So it's just naturally going to feel a lot longer to you because you're waiting for that moment that they're going to reach out. You're waiting for that moment that they're going to come back into your life. You miss them right now. You want to work on things with them. You want to try and fix their relationship. So you get this feeling of like complete dread that just comes over you during this time. Meanwhile, at the moment, your ex is enjoying being out of that relationship that you guys had. They aren't focused on that relationship right now. They are focused on their own life. They are focused on putting their energy and directing their energy into themselves so they can, be living their life peacefully. They're not thinking about that past relationship right now, and they're not thinking about you right now. Simply put, they just don't miss you yet. They haven't thought about you enough. They haven't wondered about you enough. They haven't felt the loss of you in their life enough to get to that point where they're curious about you, where they start missing you and, thinking about if they made a mistake by ending that relationship, and they start to remember the good times. Because especially when the breakup first happened, all they think about is the negative stuff, the negative things that led up to the breakup, the negative things that happened after the breakup, or all the negative things that were happening in their relationship. But as time goes on, they don't hear from you as you're in no contact more, and they start to wonder about you and think about you. That's when they're going to remember the good times that you guys had, the good memories, the good fun things that you guys did, And that's what's going to get them thinking about you and wondering and questioning if they should have ended the relationship or if things are salvageable, if the relationship is going to be able to, work on things and you guys are going to be able to have a good relationship again with each other. One of the most important things that you need to understand is attraction grows in space. Okay, so when you can respect that, if you respect that and you respect the space that they want, you give them that space away from you that you want, that's going to slowly over time raise the attraction that they have for you. It's going to make them respect you. And it's going to build up the self-respect back in yourself. And once you respect yourself and you are happy and fulfilled in your life and you're working on becoming a better version of yourself and you are giving them that breakup and giving them that time and space away from you, they're going to have no choice but to respect you because you respect yourself as well. That is why right now it's so very important that you take this time to direct your energy into your own life. Direct your energy onto yourself and figuring out what you can do better to become better and build a better life for yourself. The fastest way to get through no contact, which I ended up realizing, the quickest way to get through no contact is just by focusing on yourself, by actually, having the right intentions behind no contact, by actually doing the work on yourself every single day, even though it's going to be hard at times, but focusing on your life, focusing on yourself and not directing all of your time and attention to your ex, because doing that is just going to draw out the length of time that no contact is going to take because you're so fixated on when they're going to come back or when you're going to hear from them or what they're doing or what's going on in their life. But when you're focused on yourself and what's most important, which is your life and whatever you got going on in your life right now, that's going to be the quickest way through no contact, because the more you do that, the less you're going to think about your ex, the less you're going to think about what they're doing. And then boom, all of a sudden one day, when you're not even expecting it, when you're not realizing it, you're not thinking about it, you might see a message on your phone from them. I know it's going to be hard, but you have to be very patient and give your ex the time that they need, however long it is, for them to miss you, to think about you and wonder about you. You do need to be really careful during this time and assume that no contact is going to take a while. There is no exact amount of time, again, like I said, but if I absolutely had to put a number on it, if I had to give you a number, I would say usually 120 days is the best amount of time that it's going to take for no contact to, work with your ex and with your relationship that you had with them. During that time, there is going to be moments where your ex is going to try and breadcrumb you. You can't get all excited and start to do too much and, reach out to them and confess your love to them, because if you do that, then it's just going to be, you're going to blink and they're going to be gone again. The quicker that you accept and you understand that no contact is going to be a process and it's just going to take as long as it's going to take, then the quicker that you can get your ex to the point of missing you, thinking about you, and wondering what you're doing and getting them curious about you. In order to get your ex back, you have to make them feel the loss of you. And the only way to do that is by sticking to no contact and giving them that space and respecting the breakup right now. If you did take some value away from this video, make sure you click the like button right down below and subscribe right down below as well. And if you do want to get your ex back and save your relationship, make sure you click the link in the description right down below. I know that I can help you and I would love to work with you. So I'll see you in the next video.